This year marks the 30th anniversary of the Interactive Advertising Bureau, but the association's upcoming annual leadership meeting, which brings together titans, disruptors, and visionaries, will include newer topics like artificial intelligence and the creator economy. I want to send things down to the trading floor where NYSE content creator Ashley Masternardi is standing by. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning, Kristen. The Interactive Advertising Bureau is a trade organization for the digital advertising ecosystem, and NYSE-listed Disney and Home Depot are among their 700 members. And joining me now is David Cohen, the CEO of IAB. David, welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
All right, so 30th anniversary of IAB started in 1996. Can you tell me how far digital advertising has come in that time?
Oh, it's come a long way. A lot has changed, and actually some things have stayed the same. So obviously the size of the business has changed a lot. When we started, it was about $260 million in digital advertising, and now it's nearly $300 billion in digital advertising in the US alone. So that's obviously very different. But there are some things, and was very static. Now it's full sight sound and motion, it's video, it's social, it's mobile. So that's changed a lot. It was chaos back in the early days of internet advertising because there were no standards. There was anything that you can imagine you can actually do. And some of that actually is coming back now with the advent of AI. AI is calling into question everything that we've done for 30 years, so it's really rewriting the rules, which is very exciting.
So let's dive a little bit more into AI. How is AI impacting digital advertising?
There is no facet of the business that is not touched. Every conversation is around AI. There's three flavors: predictive AI, generative AI, and now agentic AI. Everything from insight generation to media planning to buying, execution, measurement, creative ideation, creative personalization, everything is being touched by AI. So we're kind of just rewriting the way that we've gone to market, which is both challenging and exciting.
And what do you see in the next year or so for AI in the digital advertising landscape?
It's touching everything. So post-pandemic, commerce changed forever. So the commerce landscape is now being changed by AI agents. You can tell your AI agent to go out and find you an item that you want to buy, a travel trip that you want to take, and it'll actually go find it and bring it back to you. So AI is permeating commerce. It's permeating the creator economy. The creator economy is a giant kind of part of the business, $44 billion in advertising spend this year alone, and creators are the next generation of studios, and AI is kind of supercharging that.
And the IAB annual leadership meeting will kick off next week in California. What kind of conversations do you expect will happen there?
So yeah, we're in Palm Springs, Palm Desert, JW Marriott, February 1st to the 3rd. We have 1,200 industry leaders coming together to talk about all the things that we're talking about now. We're going to talk about regulation, we're going to talk about privacy, we're going to talk about responsible use of AI, commerce, measurement, creator. It's really our kind of dipstick in the year to get a pulse on what the industry is looking to talk about and change. And we're super excited about it. It's a week from now. It's now 13 degrees in New York City. It's going to be 80 degrees in Palm Springs. So looking forward to that very much.
Yes, I'm sure a lot of people who are here will appreciate that warm weather. And then you also have the new fronts that are coming up at the end of March. Can you walk us through what that experience is like?
Absolutely. So New Fronts is March 23rd to 26th. It's a week long. It's the best our industry has to offer for content, data, and technology. There's a week long presentation, some owned and operated, so folks like TikTok and Samsung and YouTube will do their own presentations. And then we have an IAB stage on Wednesday, which has about 20 different presenters talking about the best things that they have coming up, so buyers can actually take a look at that and actually buy advertising in that space. So stay tuned for that.
And what do you hope people get out of that experience and learning there?
The breadth and depth of options from content to data to measurement and technology is unlike anything that we've seen before. So there are players that are in the game now that are in the content business that weren't in the content business 5 or 10 years ago. So it's a point in time when everyone can see what is there to buy and how do I insinuate myself into that content. And it's a great event. It's like thousands of people go to it every year. It's the complement to the television upfronts, which usually happen in May. We moved it up to March this year.
All right, and so much exciting news. What is next in general for IAB in the next year or so?
Well, not to keep on citing AI, but it's part of every conversation, as you know. I think AI is really going to change the way that the market operates. So we're trying to rethink, how do we do that responsibly? How do we not have a hype cycle? How do we do it kind of thoughtfully? So that's really going to shape a lot of what we're doing, and measurement, because if you can't measure it, you're not going to be able to grow the business. So measurement is another area that we're very focused on this year.
All right, David Cohen, CEO of IAB, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome. Thank you.
So wonderful to have you, Kristen. So much exciting news going on for IAB and a lot of talk of AI as usual. I'm going to send it back to you in the studio.
Ashley, thanks so much. I got to say, David did a good job there. That Palm Springs weather sounds a lot better than 20 degrees in New York City today.